There are moments when life seems to speak louder than your faith. Circumstances make declarations over you. Situations try to define your future. Fear, delay, loss, and disappointment all attempt to tell you how your story will end. But as a believer, you were never meant to only listen to life. You were created to speak back. Because when God is involved, words are not just sounds. Words are instruments of transformation. Today's message is titled Speak Turnaround, and it is a reminder that what you declare in faith can shift what you are experiencing in reality. God has always moved through spoken words. From the beginning, He spoke light into darkness, order into chaos, and life into emptiness. And the same God who speaks worlds into existence has given you the authority to align your words with His will. Isaiah 43 verse 19 says, "Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." This verse is not just a promise of change, it is an invitation to expectation. God is announcing that a turnaround is already in motion, even if you cannot see it yet. There are seasons when your environment looks like a wilderness, dry, confusing, unpredictable. But God says He creates roads where there were none and rivers where nothing should flow. The turnaround doesn't always begin with visible change. Often, it begins with what you say while nothing looks different. Faith-filled speech activates spiritual movement. When you speak what God has spoken, you align yourself with what heaven is already doing. Consider the story of Ezekiel standing in the valley of dry bones. Everything before him was dead, silent, and hopeless. Yet God asked him a powerful question: "Can these bones live?" And then God instructed Ezekiel to do something unusual. He told him to speak to the bones. Ezekiel 37 verse 4 says, "Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord." As Ezekiel spoke, there was a sound. As he continued, there was movement. What was dead began to respond to the word of God spoken through a willing vessel. That valley teaches us a vital truth. God could have revived the bones without Ezekiel, but He chose to involve him. God could turn your situation around on His own, but He invites you to partner with Him through faith and confession. When you speak His word over your life, your family, your future, and your circumstances, you are agreeing with heaven over earth. Proverbs 18 verse 21 reminds us that death and life are in the power of the tongue. This means your words are never neutral. They are either reinforcing the problem or releasing the promise. If all you speak is fear, you strengthen fear. If all you speak is defeat, you magnify defeat. But when you speak God's truth, even when your feelings disagree, you release faith into the atmosphere. You are not denying reality. You are declaring authority. Think about Jesus standing before the tomb of Lazarus. Death had already spoken. The stone was sealed. Hope seemed gone. But Jesus did not speak despair. He did not speak doubt. He spoke life. John 11 verse 43 says that Jesus cried with a loud voice, "Lazarus, come forth." One sentence reversed 4 days of death. One command changed mourning into rejoicing. That is the power of speaking turnaround. Maybe right now you are standing in front of something that feels sealed shut. A door that hasn't opened. A prayer that hasn't been answered. A season that hasn't changed. God is calling you to speak again. Speak hope where discouragement has ruled. Speak faith where fear has dominated. Speak healing where pain has lingered. Speak provision where lack has tried to settle. Your words matter more than you realize. Romans 4 verse 17 tells us that God calls those things which be not as though they were. Faith does not wait for evidence. Faith speaks before it sees. Faith declares God's promise while the process is still unfolding. When you speak turnaround, you are not forcing God's hand. You are aligning your heart with His intention. This does not mean you will never feel tired or discouraged, but it does mean you choose not to let those feelings become your confession. You may feel weak, but you speak strength. You may feel delayed, but you speak divine timing. You may feel overlooked, but you speak favor. Over time, what you consistently speak in faith begins to shape what you experience. God is doing a new thing in your life. Even now it is springing forth. Even now a way is being made. Even now, rivers are forming in places that once felt dry. Your responsibility is to stay aligned with what God has spoken, not what circumstances are shouting. Speak life. Speak hope. Speak turnaround. Your situation is not final. Your season is not permanent. Your story is not over. As long as God has given you a voice, He has given you authority to agree with His promises. Open your mouth and declare what God has said. The turnaround you are believing for may already be responding to your faith-filled words. If this message touched your heart, please like this video and subscribe to the Gospel Media TV for more faith-filled inspiration. Share it with someone who needs encouragement today, and let us know in the comments what blessed you the most. Your engagement helps us spread the gospel farther and reach more souls. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new message. God bless you, and see you in the next video.